Hello, everyone, and welcome to GHT Time, where we discuss all things General Hospital. If you haven't already, please hit the bell notification so you'll be alerted to when we upload a new video. And I want to say a special thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. And if you haven't, please hit the like and subscribe button because it really helps out the channel, guys. So let's get started. If you haven't already, get your tea, get your snacks, put your feet up, and let's see what our characters are up to. GH Daily Recap, February 9th, 2026. So in this episode, guys, we had GL, Emma, Ava, Lucy, Cullens. There was a bunch of people in here. So let's go see what our characters are up to. Mac and Laura talked to Dante, gave him a rundown of what's going on with Anna, and they said due to her condition, they wanted to make him the permanent commissioner, right? Police commissioner. They were saying Anna's probably not going to be back into capacity because what's going on with her. Her mind is messed up. She's got PTSD, blah, blah, blah. Mac went down this whole line. What I didn't like is that they have convinced that she got some kind of PTSD. I mean, Mac and Felicia have been intertwined with this WSB for years. They should know WSB got some hand in this. Dante knew kind of right away. But anyway, Dante said he had to think about it and that he would get back to them and let them know if he was going to take the position permanently. But he was very disturbed on what he heard about Anna. When Dante left, Laura and Matt continued the conversation about Anna, and he's just like, he's so distraught about what happened to her. He was like, it's got to be some level of PTSD. She's saying Faison is alive, this, that, and everything. And then he's just like, he's at his wit's end because Maxie's not doing well. Now Anna, and he was like, Anna's one of the strongest people he knows. He can't even believe that she's in this state. And he just like kind of like he doesn't know what to do, right? So he's just out there. He's trying to figure out how to keep his family together, his family and friends. And so Mac was just telling Laura how he felt. Felicia went straight to Jason to give him Anna's message, and she wanted Jason to know that Anna's saying Faison is alive. And Felicia gave Jason the rundown, just how Matt gave Laura and Dante the rundown about what they found in Paris, that Anna's kind of out of her mind. She's in a mental facility and all of that stuff. So Jason can't believe it. Jason is like, something else got to be going on because this doesn't make any sense. Felicia is kind of like on the fence. She's just like, well, Anna had it hard, and she's saying all these things, but it doesn't seem like Felicia should know Anna way more than Jason, right? I mean, they have been friends for years and things like that, but again, they're going by what the doctor said. They're like, Anna can't come back because she got some kind of court case out there in Paris. And, Anna was spewing that Faison is alive. And she said that to make sure Jason knows and things like that. Felicia wanted to go tell the WSB or Brennan or something like that. And Jason was like, absolutely not. We're not telling nobody nothing. He was like, more than likely, he was like, they had something to do with Anna in the state that she's in. Right. So Felicia was like, well, Anna trusts you. She said to come to you, whatever you want to do, that's what we're going to do. So I'm glad that Jason got some sense. And he's like, look, something deeper is going on. She didn't just lose her mind, right? Something happened to her and maybe somebody did something to her. So Jason is like, leave it all alone. We're not talking to anybody but who's in this room right now. So that's good. Jason's going to, sort out his plan like he normally does. And he got his eye on the WSB. So Creepy Cullens comes over to talk to Brennan, right? So he's telling Brennan, look, we found Anna. We found her in France. She's in some mental hospital. She done lost her mind. Brennan is like, what? Anna? No. He's like, I know Anna. I don't think that she would just lose her mind like that, right? So he's just like, what are you saying? This is what happened, blah, blah, blah. But Brennan is not buying it. He knows that they have Cullen and his little minion folks got something to do with Anna being crazy. So Brennan just kind of got quiet. He's rolling with Brennan. Well, he's making Cullens believe that he believes him, but he doesn't believe him at all. So Dante came in and told Brennan straight up, like, what's going on? Like, because he doesn't believe this at all. And he was like, was there even a WSB assignment? So Brennan's like, what are you talking about? He was like, Anna said that. Like, basically, she wasn't on a WSB assignment. And so Brennan, like, that snapped on for him right away. And he's telling Dante, look, I'm going to tell you some stuff. I don't think you should tell anybody. Don't say anything. But he's telling Dante he thinks that Cullen has something to do with Anna in the way the state that she's in. So he's looping Dante in on this because he knows that Dante is close to Anna. Jason's working on his end. The only thing that's the problem is Jason is thinking that Brennan is an enemy, and they all kind of collectively need to be working together. I mean, Brennan is an enemy in some sort, but he could help them with this because he doesn't like what Cullens is doing with what's going on with the situation. He probably knows that Cullen's been compromised, but he probably doesn't know with Sidwell. So it's good that Dante is in on the mix. We'll see where this goes, but at least Brennan knows that something really fishy is going on now. Emma was catching Gio up on her trip, and she was really upset about her grandmother. And she was telling Gio it just made her so sad to see her like that. She's in a mental facility, and she's like, her grandmother's one of the strongest people that she knows, and she can't believe that she saw her like that, and that she needs help and stuff like that. I don't like that they left Felicia out there in Paris. I get it now that Max said earlier that there's some charges pending by the police because Anna had tried to attack one of the police officers. But just to leave her out there by herself, I don't think that's a good idea. Somebody needs to be out there with her because I don't trust the WSB. But anyway, Emma's telling Gio about her trip and, what's going on with that. Josh stopped by to talk to Emma about something else, and then she realized Emma was upset. Emma started telling her about what happened with her grandmother, and then Josh was trying to get some extra information, trying to see what's really going on. So Emma told her, exactly what Anna said, and Josh was trying to push more, and Gio kind of was like, okay, that's enough. Emma's upset. You need to leave. So Josh left. So I don't know what she's going to do with that information that she got. She's probably going to be in the mix with Jason and all of them, and they're all going to find out something later. But right now, she has that. She left. Emma told Gio that she's got to leave and go tell her mother what happened. So she was like, she's going to be gone for a while. I don't know how long Emma's going to be gone, but she's going to be off campus for a little bit to go tell her, spend time with her family. Gio offered to go, but Emma said this is something that she got to do by herself. Unfortunately, the two are going to be, she's going to be off screen. They could have sent Josh off screen. That would have been better. Anyway, I'm sorry. They just need something better for Josh to do. But Emma should be going for a little while, and it was kind of sad. So that's it for them too. Valentine was trying to go over to Windermere. Carly was like, look, you need to calm down. You can't go over to Windermere. Somebody might see you, you might get caught. He said he didn't care. He was going over there because he wanted to start, get this thing over with. Carly was like, no. She was like, think about Charlotte and think about I need your help. So, to take down Brennan. So he's like, okay, he calmed down. Later, Valentine's not there. The door rings. Carly goes out, and it's creepy Cullens. He's at her door, and she's like, okay, why are you here? And he starts going in about how Brennan's concentration is being taken up by her. He has a job to do, and he's distracted by her. He needs to go find Valentine and this, that. And then Carly's like, okay, this man's a grown man. It's like, what do I got to do with this? And he's just like, you kind of basically, I think he was trying to tell Carly in a roundabout way, you need to just stop seeing him. But he also, in the interim of that conversation, he told her what happened with Anna and how Anna's, out of her mind and stuff like that. And then he had the nerve. I found it as a threat. It just was creepy, as usual, with this man. He told Carly, he said, this is a lesson. Anyone can crack under the right conditions. Reminder, we all need from time to time. But the way he said it was like, if he need be, he might do something to her to get Brennan to concentrate on finding Valentine. I don't know what he wants from Brennan, why he wants Valentine found so bad, but whatever. Then he left, right? So Carly tells Valentine what Cullen said, and Valentine knew right away. He called out to France, act like he was he acted like he was Anna's doctor, got information on what really was going on with Anna, and he knew right away it was WSB. He was like, they had something to do with this because this one just happened to Anna. And I'm like, how does Felicia and Mac not know this? I'm back to that again, but it just bothers me. I'm like, they're her family, and Mac and Felicia's been so wrapped up in the WSB for so many years, they should know automatically they got something to do with this. But yes, Valentine knows, and I'm sure sooner or later he gonna be up in the mix because he gonna be done. He loves himself some Anna, so he gonna be like, I'm getting whoever's messing with her. Oh my goodness, Lucy. So Ava was having some kind of art thing with Sidwell. She was teaching him about getting some auction art or something like that. Here comes Lucy. Because I guess Sidwell canceled their little dinner shenanigan stuff. And Lucy was like, oh, I bought lunch to you, you know, so Ava's there. So she basically breaking on Ava and saying, I know why you here. You just trying to get with Sidwell and bringing up Ava's past. Ava was like, don't be trying to bring up my past because you got a past of your own collecting husbands. I was like, that is a scream. So, so anyway, Ava was more gracious than Lucy. She took her stuff and she said, okay, so well, don't worry about the auctions. I'm going to go and do the rest of this at the gallery. I'm out. Left Lucy and Sidwell there together, right? So Lucy starts having a conversation with Sidwell. She starts bringing up Ava's past. You know, you shouldn't be associated with that woman. You don't know so well him. He got more in common with Ava than he does with you. But anyway, she was like, you don't need to be involved with that woman. That woman is a bad person, blah, blah, blah. Sidwell basically broke it down. He says, I know who she is. I know who you are too. And he was just like, you know, I could forgive your past. I could forgive hers. So then Lucy went in and was kind of like, well, you got to choose between me and Ava. Come on now. Anyway, Sidwell was like, I don't do ultimatums. We don't do that. So he was like, no, he's not choosing between anybody. So Lucy got mad and walked out. Let me tell you something. I don't know who is a Lucy fan out there. I just don't like that character. I never liked that character from 100 years ago. She used to just get on my nerve. Ava is so much more Sidwell's speed. I think she would be able to keep up with Sidwell. Lucy is the side chick to me. I'm like, if he gonna mess with her, he would mess with her on the side. Ava can be at his side, if you get what I mean. Like, she would be able to run that business with him and wouldn't be shocked about anything that man is up to. So I think Lucy needs to fall back, but I think she's gonna learn her lesson eventually about this man. And I think Ava gonna find out who he is, and they ain't gonna shock her at all. I think she probably already could spot it. That's probably why she likes him. So anyway, we'll see where this goes, but I think that Lucy needs to go somewhere. All right, guys. That's the end of the episode. So guys, that was the end of the episode. If you haven't already, hit the bell notification, hit the like and subscribe because it really helps the channel. And thank you for joining us at GHT time, and I will see you again shortly. Bye.